Once upon a time, there lived a sailor, and there was his named ship named Almighty. Almighty means big, huge. Okay, so Almighty was his ship. That sailor was a brave sailor. He used to go to different places. He was a hero. Okay, one fine day, he was sailing the oceans with a lot of waves, and he was living his life. Suddenly, uh, circumstances changed, and a big storm came and engulfed that ship, sunk that ship into the ocean, depth of the ocean. Okay, that sailor was brave. He started swimming, and he swam for several hours in those adverse conditions. Just before he was about to faint, he reached an island. Okay, he reached an island. He stood there, and then he looked around. It was a barren island. Nothing was there. No animals. No any no route. No any ways to make more ships or anything else. So he was very scared. Anyone would be scared in that situation. But as I told in the beginning itself, that he was a brave sailor, and he was a very big devotee of God also. So he kept his faith that God has me, God has got me, and He will protect me from this place, this barren island. Okay, so first of all, he tried to help himself. Okay, while praying also, but he tried to do what? He made himself a hut with the woods and leaves, twigs present over there on the island. He made himself a house, lived there, tried to eat berries and fruits from the trees, and lived there. One morning, a few days passed. One morning, just after getting up, he was sitting somewhere beside a tree and praying to God for help. Suddenly, he felt little warmth. Then he thought, from where does this heat is coming? He looked around and he saw that his hut, which he had made with so much effort, because without any tools, if I would tell you to go into the forest and make a house for yourself, it will take forever, and then also that house will be very not look like a house. Okay, what I'm trying to say. But he has managed to make a good house for himself, a good hut for protecting himself. But that hut was burning all of a sudden in the morning. Then, just by seeing that scene that his house is burning on a barren island, he, you know, got very disappointed, very disturbed. Anyone would be. You imagine 3 4 days, or you are on an barren island without without food, without water, without anyone, without any hope. You are there. One hut you have made, and that also burned. How will you feel? The same feeling entered his mind also, the brave sailor's mind, and he started crying and cursing the god for not helping him, for even torturing him so much. Firstly, the storm, then his mighty ship, then that 5 6 hours of swimming, then all those troubles he had during the days he spent on the island. So he started cursing the god, and telling him that he hurted him so much and all those things. All of a sudden he heard a whistle of a big ship. He was a sailor. He quickly identified that whistle, ran towards that direction, and none to his belief, there was a ship coming towards him. A very big ship was coming towards him. In 10 minutes, that ship was just near the shore of that island. The captain came down and asked this man, "Who are you?" Asked the sailor, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Then he was totally surprised. "How am I saved?" He asked the captain, "Why? How did you find me?" Then he said that we were passing by from that side, and we saw smoke coming out of this island. So we thought that fire cannot happen on its own. If there is smoke on this barren island, maybe someone is stuck there. And we turned our ship and we came to have a look and we found you. The sailor's eyes were filled with tears, emotions. He ran towards the deck of that ship, sat there, and prayed to God, asked for his forgiveness that he cursed him just a few minutes earlier, that he was unable to understand why God have put fire to his heart to give the signal to that ship. So this happened, and then his eyes opened that whatever is happening, no matter how bad it looks to us at the moment of time, but eventually it turns out for for a greater good for us. Most of the things which happen in our life, almost everything happens for a greater good. This you always remember. This is today's lesson. Never curse God. Never think that He is doing a lot of wrong things to you. All the wrong things in the world is done only to you. No. If a few wrong things are happening to you, that means God is trying you to learn how to handle that, because that is the thing which is going to be helpful, most helpful for you in the future. Hence, He is trying to teach you. If you will not learn anything, how will you survive? God can't do everything for you. You have to do things for yourself. So He trains you. He makes you ready for this world and be there every time for you. So always trust God, keep your faith, work hard, and always remember whatever happens, happens for a reason. Thank you very much for watching this video till here.